Hey everyone, Jason Couto and James Sylvia here with Couto Construction. Look, I wanted to have James come here and talk about this. James has been leading the way in helping these Mattapoisett residents with the most recent hailstorm that we had. I mean, this one happened when, James?
August 26th.
August 26th, yeah. And look, I mean, James, I wanted to kind of educate some people. So tell us a little bit about like some of the challenges of what you face when you're going through you know, navigating.
No, I mean, one of the biggest things is just the customers aren't sure if they have damage or not, and really how insurance is going to affect them day to day. That's one of the biggest things and one of the biggest skepticisms that I've seen customers have going to different houses.
Dude, and I'm glad you brought that up because I really want to emphasize on that one piece right there. You said whether they have damage. I mean, we see it often where they come home and they seen a bunch of leaves everywhere, but besides some broken toys or some down chairs or some holes in the canopy, they think that they're fine. They think like, oh, no big deal. I'm fine. It wasn't a big deal.
And that's one of the biggest things. I mean, what I'm seeing is you go to some of these houses and there's no damage. I mean, from the ground. It looks like there's nothing going on, but I get up on the roofs and I'm looking and you can see that the shingles are destroyed. It was just like this home right here. I mean, you couldn't see it from the ground. The customer wasn't aware, but you get up on the roof and the shingles were just destroyed, gutters were dented, and there was even damage on their siding on the side of the home.
I'm glad you brought that up because look, I mean, even as trained professionals, all right, when a storm just hits, that damage is not exactly relevant, right, James?
Yeah.
I mean, you really got to get there and look and make sure that you're finding that hail damage, because what happens is when the hail punches down on the roof, it removes those granules. But over time, those granules are going to continue to fall off.
Yeah.
And then ultimately, it's the damage in a few years when then your roof looks like it's a leopard, right?
And it isn't what happens when the storm is that day. It's a couple years from now. And what's going to happen is insurance isn't going to cover anything, and you're going to say, well, this is hail damage, but it's over that 1 year period. It's over the one year period of the act of God. And once it's over that 1 year, that now burden is on the homeowner, and that's the last thing that we want to see, especially we're out here to help. So.
Oh man, you're giving me chills by saying that because look, we really are passionate about wanting to help people, right?
Yeah.
But you said something right there. Look, when we started this, James, first thing we did is we reached out to all of our Mattapoisett customers that we know that we gave them a platinum warranty, right? This is that bumper to bumper that we love so much. It gives us peace of mind. But we knew that even with this platinum warranty, that 50 year bumper to bumper, they were still at risk, right?
Yeah, and it's bumper to bumper, 50 year with a 50 year workmanship that we gave, and it's voided once the act of God happens.
Yeah.
Once the act of God hits your roof, what's going to happen is your warranty from any manufacturer out there is voided. And the one thing that customers want to see is the paperwork, and that's something that we can help you out with, because peace of mind is everything, especially when you're dealing with situations and storm damage.
Yeah, and it's great we say that because we do provide the documentation, so they are educated and they do know what they're going across, that it's not just us coming in like some of these storm chasers coming in just trying to make money. But there's a reason why the insurance carrier is required to cover this damage, because it's not the damage you see today, right? It's like you said, the damage you're going to see in 5 years from now, right?
Yeah, no, and that's one of the most important things is just, and it's a free inspection. So we're not charging you at all, but what we're doing is we're coming out, taking photos, and just giving you the peace of mind, because I've been to many, many homes that have a lot of damage, and I've been to a handful that have none, but peace of mind is everything. So doing an inspection and making sure that you're covered and you don't have any damage on your house is at the end of the day the most important thing.
James, I'm glad you brought up peace of mind. You know, this current roof that we're doing right now did not meet its life expectancy. There was still quite a bit of years left on this. So unfortunate that it needed to be replaced, but nonetheless, better to be safe than sorry and give that peace of mind. But that's not always the case. We come across situations where some of the roofs are meeting the end of its life expectancy or near there. Now, the truth is it doesn't matter. If there's insurable damage, and especially from what we call an act of God, it's covered by your insurance, correct?
Insurance is going to cover it, and if you need work or you're going to get work that's covered by insurance, this is the most affordable job that you're ever going to get in your home, because you're just paying the deductible, and those deductibles have ranged from $1,000 to $2,000 to maybe a few $1,000s, but it's the most affordable work that you're going to get in your house.
Well, look, you heard it, folks. This is what we wanted to do. James and I really trying to give some good information to our customers, and if not our customers, the community here in Mattapoisett that have been affected with the storm in August 26, right?
Correct, yep.
But look, like we mentioned, if you don't know who to call or you question, and like we mentioned, you want a free inspection, give us a call, because here at Couto Construction, when it comes to roofing, our family's got yours covered.